The year 2022 is quickly drawing towards an end. For some of us, it may have been a great year, and for some of us, it may have been a great year. But as we draw towards the end, there are things to reflect on for this year and the years to come. And so as we work towards going into 2023, there are a couple of things that I think are healthy habits that will help us all to achieve a great year. So in the next couple of minutes, I will be discussing or elaborating on some of the things that I think we can include in our 2023. I'm sure you'll have heard somebody say to you that your daily routines matter. What you do on a day-to-day basis can build your routine for a week, can build your routine for a month, and that will determine how you come to an end of a year. So every single day, whatever you do matters a lot. And that's why one of the things that I would love to discuss or focus on as we go into 2023 is a routine whereby we'll try to get rid of old habits that haven't built as much in 2022 and make room for new habits that will help us to end up having a great 2023. So the first habit that I would like to focus on is healthy eating habits. As we go into the new year, maybe if you're eating great, that's amazing, keep it up. But if there are things that you think you could do with switching around or changing in your eating habits, that will be a great thing to do as we age into 2023. You know, it's often said you are what you eat. So in 2023, it could be an invitation for some of us to look at our nutrition and think about the things that we eat. Probably try to incorporate more fruit, more vegetables, be intentional about cutting down on empty calories like fizzy drinks, alcohol, etc., so that you have a healthy eating. For others, it might be cutting down on processed food so that you're eating much more like natural food, much more, as I mentioned, fruits and vegetables, because we know if you eat well, you'll be able to sleep well, and of course, you'll be able to live well. So it might be an invitation to be intentional about what you eat so that it's much more healthier. The other thing that we might want to think about is looking after your gut. I hope in one of these series to be able to talk a little bit about the gut, but this is something that 2023 might be great for you to try. Eat more fiber, eat more yogurt, which has got probiotics in it, so that at the end of the day, you're looking after your gut because your gut matters. There is evidence that has shown a correlation between the gut and emotions. There's a correlation between the gut and the immune function. There's a correlation between the gut and so many things that are happening in the body. And that's why some people even suggest that the gut is the second brain. As I said, it's something that I'll be delving into details in the new year. Healthy habit number 2 is be intentional about incorporating exercise in your daily routine. There'll be some of us who are really good at this, and there'll be some of us that are still thinking about it. Procrastination is the greatest enemy when it comes to exercise. As I mentioned in some of the videos that I've recorded this year, try starting with light exercise and build it up as you go along. It's also important to ensure that you are at least including activities that will help you to sweat, because we know that sweat is a good way of eliminating toxins out of the body. So when you're sweating, you're literally getting rid of some of the things that you don't need in your body. So when you start to build up on your exercise routine, do some workout that will give you some sweat, and enjoy the sweat as you walk through becoming healthier. Healthy habit number 3. Let's talk about money. You might be wondering how money is related to your health, but of course, if you're constantly worried about your financial situation, that can actually result in things like depression and stress, and that can also impact on your health in a way or the other. So, when it comes to money or finances in general, let 2023 be a year whereby you will be intentional about whatever income that you're making, being able to say, well, I'll spend maybe X amount and then the other amount be able to save. So make goals and target to maybe spend 80% and 20% of your money, let it go towards saving, because there will be a rainy day. And there should be some intentionality about how you'll be able to look after your finances, so that at the end of the day, you have what you've kept for the rainy days. But also, if you need to do anything that involves like rest, enjoyment, and things like that, you need some source of income. So again, something to think about with your healthy habit is looking after your finances. Number 4, look after the relationships in your life. It could be friendships, it could be family relations, it could be work relations. Those relationships do matter, because whether we like it or not, in one way or the other, they will contribute towards our health. If you have toxic relationships, they will again impact on your health in one way or the other. Number 5, look after yourself. I'm a great advocate of self-care, because I usually say your body is all you have to look after during this life that we have. When you look after your body will look after you. Get time to practice self-care. Do whatever that will make you become a better you by looking after yourself. Number 6, prioritize rest in this year. I know we can really be looking after stuff and we can all be busy. It's not bad to be busy, but just remember, you also need to take time and stop, take time and rest, because it's important from that place of rest to be able to do other things out of the overflow of resting, so you can give it your best. 7, don't forget to take time to play. I've mentioned this before. All work without play make Jack a dull boy. Take time and be intentional about doing things that make you happy. Life is not too long. It doesn't matter how long you live on this world, even if it's 100 years. Before you realize, it will all be gone. So don't take it too serious. Of course, there's a place of being serious in life, but also take time, go out, play, do something that will, at the end of the day, make you a happy person, give you time to love, give you time to enjoy, and that's also part of building a healthy routine. Number 8, aim to learn something new each day. They say the day you stop to learn, you stop to grow, and the day you stop to grow, you die. It is important for you to learn something new that will keep your mind active, that will keep you wanting to explore new things, and it is something, again, you need to be intentional about it. You could learn a new skill, for example, video editing, I don't know. You could pick up a new instrument and learn to play a given instrument. You could begin making music, gardening, cooking. There are so many different things, knitting, sewing, that you could practice and become better by the end of 2023. Number 9, don't forget to practice journaling. I've spoken about journaling in another video and I've explained the benefits of the different types of journaling, but you can only be able to look back at the end of 2023 and see the successes that you have gained through being able to document that, and that's why it's important to be intentional about this. Number 10, look after your emotional well-being. Your thoughts, your mind matters a lot, and you can only become better, or you can only be brought down by what you think. Again, you are what you think. Your thoughts become your realities. Be intentional about what you'll be thinking about when it comes to 2023. It would be a great thing if we lived a life where there were no troubles, everything around us was perfect. We lived where when we step out, we are literally stepping on a perfect world, but that's not the reality. That's not the truth out there. So wherever it is, the next thing you need to do, number 11, is ensure you're building some form of resilience. When life throws challenges at you in 2023, think about what are some of your coping mechanisms. What is it that you default to when you're faced with a challenge? What are some of the ways in which you fight back because you need to be able to bounce back when life throws at you things that you did not expect or anticipate? Number 12. Be intentional about living simply, being grateful, giving lots of love, and laughing lots. These 4 things will literally make your life be every single day increasingly full of gratitude, full of love, and with lots of laughter, which is the best thing ever. Number 13. Be consistent. Consistency is the key. You can pick up a healthy habit at the beginning of the year, but if you're not consistent, if you don't have that stickability by the end of the year, you will be regretting saying, I wish I did it better. Even if you fail, keep trying, keep going until you make it. And you know what? Most of these things will always call for kind of a change or a shift in our lifestyle. You know what? The other important thing to think about is that when you think of health, when you think about healthy habits, it may just call for 1 or 2 shifts around your lifestyle, as we know that there is so much that you can achieve through making room for change. And at the end of the day, always remember the healthy isn't a goal, it is a lifestyle.